Hey, what's going on guys, Veriti here, and today we are going to be going over all of the new ranked maps and finding all the problems and flaws with them and then trying to fix them. So let's get into this. So first things off, these chest placements up top here. This is a 4 chest map, which for its size is very bad. So let's fix this chest right here. Beautiful. Okay. So this is the design that I've come up with for redoing this chest area. So just add, first off, take the chest down from up there. That's a horrible placement, because when running up here, you have to go up here to break it, collect it, and then refill. So for here, we can simply just, you just break the chest, and then place it back for refill, and, you know, a little bit of a design for the floor pattern where the chest is placed. Alrighty, next thing. I've noticed that there is an obscene amount of diamonds here at middle. So we got 1, 2, 3 up top. And we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 diamonds in middle. This is 9 right here. So either leave those ones and get rid of these, or something like up here. You can even do maybe like gold or something. Oh, not that gold. Because gold is actually fairly useful in ranked. Alright, next problem with mid here. These corners, they're really hard, and then they got these indentations here which just don't look nice. So they can easily be fixed by adding some easy peasy detailing here. It's quaint. I mean, it fits into the ground perfectly, so there's no complaints there. And it adds more of a base, and then you also get the crafting table for when you mine the diamonds. So that's a good design. Just alternate sides. On these areas with the chest, when you're running around back here and you gotta loot this chest for refill, it might be a bit more difficult because people can just like kind of knock you off in the void. So what we can do there is just add some gray stained glass. Alright, cool. So that's that. You just add like gray stained glass, and it will add a lot of PvP space to the map. I'm personally not a fan of them, but I guess you can knock people off. I'd personally expand this a bit to go out a bit more. Some detail on the side, and it expands this area here so you can't just whack someone off as quick. So off the bat here, I noticed these trees. So that's how I would naturalize this island and soften it a bit. So just add this little bit to the downstairs, move all the diamonds to one corner, the chest a bit, and add a different color gradient there. Yeah, that's what I'd do. Anywho, overall, from the beginning of this map, I'd give it a solid... Oh, no, this isn't it for the map. I'm sorry. Other large issue with this map is this looks reasonable to me. So yeah, I'd move the spawn islands from there to these corners. And then it's not even that big of a deal. So basically if you move them here, then you get a straight bridge. As opposed to the diagonal. It's much faster, much less hard for gameplay. In fact, we can probably try and center that a bit more. Yeah, that's much more reasonable. Alright, so with Magnus, this middle area, it's I think a better color scheme or palette could have been used. So basically with the middle, I'll just leave these because I'm not really... They don't really match with the theme, but they kind of gradient out into the spawn island. I'm gonna get to that right now, but basically you walk in, these are I don't know how to fix them though. So you walk in, you've got an enchantment table or anvil on each corner. And these chests, they're kind of more indented in the ground. They're not up, but they have more depth with these stairs here to give you more of a feel on the chest and a little bit of texture. These platforms, I didn't change too much. I added these little diagonals here to fit with these parts, which I filled this in. And I deleted the enchantment table and stuff in here. In fact, we can probably, yeah. Just remove that, adds a little bit more depth for low ground. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the middle. Next and final map here we've got Boomerang. So this one is gonna be fun. As for taking so long. Alright, so I finished up the middle. I've still got to do the spawn islands, but I'll give you a quick little rundown on the middle. So on the middle, what I changed was I changed the color palette of these little paths on the boomerang bits, and yeah, so I added birch, I added bridges going into the main middle, so you can now walk down there. I copied these little things here that were already on the map for the bridges, and then I just made it birch, so that way it blend a bit easier. There were all these crafting tables in the middle, but I checked with X-Ray and a bunch of other stuff. There's no diamonds in this middle, so I added 8 total diamonds. There's 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're kind of 9, I guess. They're kind of spread out just for the fact that I don't think the diamonds should be in one place for this map. Like, I don't know. I feel like you should kind of scavenge for them. So that's how I feel for the middle diamonds. The trees I left untouched. I mean, they're going to be a huge problem for campers, but I don't have time to recreate them, and they kind of look nice, so, you know, props for that. The main middle, it's still a 6-chested map, so there's still a chest there, chest there, chest there, chest there, and then there's 2 in the middle here. In the very middle, I expanded this little sand area to go up the bridges. I have 2 chests in there. If you break it, you can see the granite to place it back. Anvil and enchantment table on those sides. And yeah, let me work on these. Oh boy. So I'm back, and I've finished these spawn islands. So here they are. We've changed the design a bit, but we've kept the same basic theme that it had. So before they had like the grassy bits on the top. I tried to make it match the mid, and I added a sandstone area. I added a custom tree up top. It's you know, it could use improvement, but it looks a lot better. It adds more detail. Around the back, just the regular stuff that was going around out here before. We got a chest up here, go down these little stairs, another chest, and another chest. Accessible through that, and then there's 5 diamonds, and they don't go to the void, so that's cool. It's just all there. And, crafting table right there. In fact, it's probably just, like, a small detail if there was a crafting table. So, yeah. That's that, and the little fence thing here, and added that as a support. So yeah, that's the map before, with the 3 diamonds down below, and all that. I'd probably, in the middle bits, I'd probably give it, like, 6 to 7 out of 10. Now it's, like, 8 to 9. Again, problems with the camping, but it's not that bad anymore, I guess. So there's more places to go down below, so camping wouldn't give you as much of an advantage. And yeah, so I think that's it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and all that. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Peace.